Imagine a city totally choked by traffic. What if the solution wasn't building more roads, but reviving its oldest highway? Well, today we're going to explore exactly that, how Calcutta is looking to its past to build a really revolutionary future for its transit.
Gridlock. You know the feeling, right? It's the daily reality for millions of us in big, sprawling cities. But what if the key to unlocking a city wasn't on land at all? What if it was flowing right through its heart? That's the big question driving this incredible project in one of India's most historic cities.
For Calcutta, the future of transit isn't about pouring more concrete or laying more steel. Nope. The answer lies in rediscovering the very reason the city even exists, the mighty Hoogly River.
Now, to really grasp the scale of this new vision, we first have to take a step back in time. You see, the river has always been central to Kolkata's identity, but its role, well, that has changed dramatically.
The Hoogly wasn't just a river. It was the city's lifeblood, its primary artery. It was the absolute hub for trade, the center of daily life, and the engine that literally fueled Kolkata's growth. But as the 20th century moved along, rapid urbanization shifted everyone's focus to roads and rail, and this vital lifeline, it was just largely forgotten.
And what happens when a city turns its back on its main artery? A new crisis emerges, in this case, on its roads. The result today is a city that is often brought to a complete standstill by congestion and pollution.
Today's water transport is really just a shadow of what it could be. I mean, think of a fragmented patchwork of old, manually operated boats, chugging along on limited routes from outdated terminals. And there's no real connection to the rest of the city's transit network. It's a system just waiting to be reborn.
And here's where it gets exciting. A visionary master plan is now in motion to transform the Hoogly back into a modern, efficient, and absolutely vital transportation corridor for the 21st century.
And let me tell you, the vision is immense. We're not just talking about a few new ferry routes here. No, this is a continuous north-south corridor that stretches all the way from Diamond Harbour up to Kalyani, linking key urban and suburban hubs on both sides of the river. This is a massive technological leap forward. The old, slow, polluting ferries are being replaced by a state-of-the-art fleet. We're talking high-speed hydrogen hybrid catamarans and solar-powered electric steamers. And the result? Faster, quieter, and pretty much zero-emission travel.
The revolution doesn't stop with the boats, it continues on shore. 40 terminals are being completely modernized with comfortable waiting areas and electronic gates. They're even going to have these cool modular floating jetties that automatically adjust to the river's tides. And crucially, these terminals will become true integrated hubs, seamlessly connecting you to the metro, buses, and whatever else you need to finish your journey.
So you can see, this is so much more than just an infrastructure upgrade. It's a smart, green, and fully connected transit system that's designed for the modern commuter.
And here's where it all comes together for you, the passenger. A single mobile app will let you book in real time. But more importantly, it's going to integrate with Kolkata's entire public transport network. You can plan your whole journey, from the e-steamer to the metro to the bus, all in one place. How amazing is that?
Now, the environmental impact, this is just staggering. A typical road journey in the city pumps out around 120 grams of CO2 per passenger kilometer. The new electric steamers, a mere 10 to 15 grams. That is an absolute game changer for the city's carbon footprint.
When you scale that up, this whole project could slash carbon emissions by up to 40,000 tons every single year. It's a powerful model for how smog-choked cities can use their natural assets to build a cleaner future.
But look, for a project this ambitious to succeed in the long run, it has to be more than just green. It has to be financially smart. So let's take a look at the really sustainable economic model behind it. Passenger fares are actually only going to make up about half of the total revenue. The other half? Well, that comes from a smart mix of tourism, things like heritage cruises, plus advertising and leasing out commercial space at the new terminals. This diversified income is what's going to ensure the system stays affordable and resilient for years to come. The whole thing is built on a public-private partnership framework, and it's backed by a significant $105 million from the World Bank. This model is all about combining government oversight with the efficiency and innovation you get from the private sector, which means the best possible service for commuters. And the economic benefits just ripple out far beyond transportation.
This project is set to completely revitalize the entire riverfront, sparking new development of restaurants, cafes, hotels, you name it. It's about creating jobs, boosting tourism, and turning the river from a simple transport corridor into a vibrant, thriving economic destination.
So, when you put it all together, the technology, the sustainability, the economic plan, what you're really seeing is the dawn of a brand new era for mobility in one of India's greatest cities.
And this isn't some distant dream either. The timeline is solid. Phased implementation kicks off in 2026, with the core fleet up and running by 2028. By 2030, the goal is a fully operational corridor, setting a new benchmark for India's ambitious national plan to develop all its waterways.
Ultimately, it all comes back to this one powerful idea: reviving the Hoogly River, not just as a channel for transport, but as the city's living, breathing, green artery for the future.
So as Kolkata reclaims its past to build this cleaner, faster future, it really leaves us with a compelling question, doesn't it? How could other historic river cities around the globe learn from this bold and truly inspiring revival?